I'm gonna switch you guys over from my headset over to my my speakers.
Russo.
Russo.
Russo. That anime pussy.
Oh.
Damn, bro, you can get up the tree that way now? Shit, you getting big as fuck. Man, she's only like 8 or 9 months old, but damn.
He fucking moves.
Alright.
Bro,
He's right there.
I see him. Bring him to the camera.
Alright, guys, I switch you guys over to my PC speakers.
PC speakers.
Oh, dude, I gotta clean your shit up. That's nasty.
If you guys want to watch the stream, you guys know the link.
I actually do not.
Here, I'll just change my name in Discord.
Like and subscribe.
Or here, wait, I'll post it in chat.
Put that notification bell on.
I got big this man.
With the notification bell.
Oh my
on.
gosh, he is big, man.
He was like a quarter of this size when I first got him. First got him.
Laughing bites the shit out of you.
Oh no, he's only bitten me twice, and that
There
was in this. It was like in the span of 30 seconds. It was only my thumb. He doesn't really have teeth to like break skin or anything though.
Right.
But he accidentally bit my thumb because I was holding a mealworm for him to eat, and he missed a mealworm and he got my thumb.
Up, time to put him on the guillotine if he's rabid for human flesh.
Say hi. What's hardy? What's hardy? Fuck with me.
You better say thank you for that follow.
Well, I'm not looking at the screen just yet. You bastard. You cockananny bastard.
So fast. Holy fuck.
Thank you for the follow. 2 turned up, 88. So I've already put in my my power supply when I got the stuff because that shit was gonna be too heavy, and I already put in the motherboard. I just have to put in all the stuff to the motherboard and to the slots on the PC.
So, Travis, what'd you say?
Nash is getting really big very fast.
Yes, he is.
Like your story, like holy fuck.
I know. Also, I recommend putting your processor, your RAM sticks, and your M.2 if you got one, in before you put the motherboard in. So put it on the motherboard.
I already put in the motherboard because there were screws that were going to be hidden under because of the components.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I had to do that first, but everything else that you'll be able to see, I'll just pop it open and let you guys see what's in. We can go from there. Need to save tuck this right there. Woo. i7. Does it appear backwards for you?
No.
When I put stuff on screen? Or is it pretty?
I can see it. It's fine.
Okay. This is that M.2. Just in a big box.
M.2. Who the fuck says M.2?
M.2. M.2, whatever.
I call it M.2 because I'm special.
And I got some fans that I got for free.
You're an ass, Panda. What the fuck?
That's just him, bro.
And he's live?
And he's got 3 viewers, 2 of which are sitting in this chat.
That works out for me because I need to hit affiliate this month. God damn it.
So what case are you building in?
A fucking garbage ass Chinese piece of aluminum looking ass.
You know, we got fucking
Fucking-
Tommy in here.
Fuck.
We got ourselves a comedian, boys.
Oh look, he's down to 2 viewers. And guess what? They're both sitting in this chat.
Will you stop being an asshole? Good lord, bro. Seriously.
Oh, you got a tough gaming motherboard. What kind of
Yeah.
case is that?
Huh?
That's what I was asking. What case is he built? Oh wait, it's the 4000D Airflow.
Yeah.
I know because I have that same exact computer or case.
But I've decided
Did
to build the entire thing as well.
I have this case. Hold on, I'll put it in Discord.
What chat?
Just general chat.
The case you're building in though, Zach, is a really good case.
I know. That's why I got it. I looked at all the reviews for it, and it looked pretty decent.
I just went on a whim and bought it because my case I originally bought was way too small. And I saw it, and I'm like, ooh, that's a badass case. There's a lot of room for improvements too with it as well, which is nice.
Give me 1 second.
They have little tabs on the back you could just pull.
Yeah, but the tab screw for it just does not want to turn.
Oh.
There it goes. I was literally rubbing off the fingerprints off my finger for it.
Rio, why are you fucking burping your fucking ass off?
Because I have PDQ.
Fuck. PDQ is very good.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Chick-fil-A's better, but PDQ is good.
Well, yeah. Chick-fil-A is the best. Yeah, it's just the best. It literally doesn't argue that.
Nice.
That's what I'm working with. In fact, let me move some stuff for my keyboards.
Alright, I'm just throwing a link in Discord. General.
Oh, you got the Leon Lee. But you got the X. So you
Yeah.
got Kyle's computer, but bigger.
It's fucking chonky.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I got fucking six 120s and 2 140s.
Holy fuck.
Plus 2 radiators for liquid cooling because I have NZXT all-in-one loops
Oh, okay.
for my graphics card and my processor. But oh no, that's a lie. I have 9 120s because there's 6 inside the case, and then there's another 3 in the back of the case.
Oh my god. Jesus, man.
The only thing I was
fucking love
missing
the
from
case,
all
dude, though.
this
It's so easy to
was
build
this, the thermal paste. That shit was such a bitch to find.
Thermal
like-
paste? Dude,
yeah.
you could have gone to
Yeah.
Best Buy and gotten that.
I went to Best Buy, they didn't have any.
Seriously?
No,
Yeah.
Best Buy almost will never have thermal paste anymore.
The one on Reinhardt where we live fucking generally has it as far as I know.
Unless you talk to somebody from Geek Squad while they're getting out of their van, you will not find it at Best Buy anymore.
Jesus. Well, everybody's switching to PC. Everybody.
Oh yeah, because fucking no, we get fucking all consoles are sold out.
Well, even with PCs, it's hard to get shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because there's shortages on everything. Everything you think of has a shortage right now.
Yes. Exactly.
Nuh-uh, you know what doesn't have a shortage?
What?
This dick.
Having sex with your mother.
I was gonna say having sex with your mother, but that was gonna be too much for the lowbrow. Lowbrow comedy.
What's a low bro?
Lowbrow. It's a type of Pokemon. It's like Slowbro, but it's low.
Oh, jeez. Do you, just out of curiosity, is your power supply modular or non-modular? Because it looks like you have like a modular or non-modular.
Homunculus.
Yeah, it's a modular power supply.
Oh, it's modular.
Yeah.
Why is
You have cord?
What?
huh?
Oh, I thought he said his power supply came with cords.
It did.
No, like pre-built.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, I'm like, oh, is that the ketchup and mustard?
it's what it looked like.
Dude, if you fucking put ketchup and mustard in your PC, it runs fast.
Yeah, dude. Actually, it makes it run better too. You put your, like, you know, instead of thermal paste, you put mustard. Right, it goes right onto it, and then if you have a fan or water coolant, it goes right on top of that.
Okay, this is how you get your
continuous sandwich.
to run faster.
That shit
Your
is
camera does not
Sledgehammer
want to
just
sit.
beat the fuck out
And
of
then
it.
for custom loops, instead of using water, you're supposed to use pickle juice.
Can you guys see everything?
Did you know if you
Oh.
migrate your phone, it charges faster?
Is that camera good? Can you guys see inside the computer?
Yeah.
I just
Alright.
put that my water coolant.
I just wanted to
put
make
that
sure because it's like
right-
right now on top of my pop filter on top of my mic. That
Well
was the only
done.
way I could see it like working.
I think it's great. I can see myself with like a 3 or 4 second delay.
Yeah. Fucking Russo.
Hi.
Oh,
Did you know the more you watch anime, the faster your PC goes?
Only if that was true. My shit be running anime all day.
I thought it was hentai, not anime. Just not just regular. It has to be
Just regular
specifically
hentai.
like orc on female elf hentai.
Oh my gosh.
The more
Specifically.
your family members know that you watch hentai, the faster your PC runs.
So, just out of curiosity, Zach, are you gonna have your fans up top too, or no?
I don't know just yet because I got some extra fans that I got from my grandfather, but they're huge ass fans. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
good luck. Good luck.
but he gave
What I
them
would
to, he didn't have to
recommend-
buy them. He just got them from his shop because he's part of a refurb shop for computers. So people just give him computers for free. And
You know
he
what's
got this-
funny? Zach, you can see Bigum from Nips's server.
Mhm.
He's got a case where it has 2 200mm fans in the front of it, and that would actually
Oh,
fit that
what?
case. But good luck getting those in there.
Bless
Dude,
you.
Demon Slayer, like, it has a lot of CGI. It's good CGI, but there's a lot of CGI.
Yeah, there is.
Weird.
So you don't have any other case fans at all, then?
Not for the moment. I'm probably gonna buy some more though.
Because I was gonna say I'd recommend putting 3 exhausts because you have 3 intake,
Yeah.
so and it'd just be even air pressure.
And take these nuts.
Really, I only have 3 intake, and I technically have 8 exhaust.
Your air
There it
pressure
is.
is probably so bad.
No, it's actually really fucking good. That's the thing. Because I
What?
have them. So the way that my case is set up, which I don't even know if I'll be able to pull you all around to show you this, but so there's the 3 fans on the bottom, which are my intake. There's those 3
Right.
fans on the side and the front that you can see. Those are part of an exhaust, and then there's the 2 fans up top that don't have RGB. Backwards. And those are exhaust too. But the thing is, on behind these 3 fans, these vertical ones, is a radiator for a liquid cooler, and then behind the radiator is another set of 3 fans. So it's push pull through my processor radiator.
Right.
And then for my graphics card, I just have the two big old chunky 140s.
Jesus, man.
But I have the 3 intake fans on the bottom tuned so they push like.
Are you
But,
trying to figure out where your M.2 goes?
No, I see where it goes. I'm just trying to see if there's like if it has a pre-built screw in it, or if I need to put a screw into it myself. Like if
You
it's
will
a
need
part
to
of...
put a screw into it.
Huh?
So Zach, if you see that black bar underneath where the processor goes,
Yeah.
that
So
screw
it has the yellow arrows on it. Nope.
Nope.
Up one.
Up one.
Up one.
Above the graphics card slot.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's where
So
your
that-
M.2 is going to go.
Oh, I thought the
Yeah,
M.2
so it's-
went right here.
That is
No,
another
that-
spot for one.
Oh, so the main one goes right here though.
No.
Yeah, the main one goes above. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's delayed. I forgot.
No, you're good. You're good.
But that black bar is a heat sink, so you'll pull that black bar up. There's going to be some some clear adhesive usually that goes on this like gray puffy shit that's on the bottom of that bar. Peel that adhesive off. The puffy shit stays on the bar, and then it presses onto your M.2, and that works as it's like a
Cooler.
thermal foam per se.
I don't think you really need that because my M.2 is pretty much wide open. I've never had an issue.
Yeah, it's not something that you need, but it's fuck it, why not?
Yeah. There's no way it's that tight. Either that or you.
Because I don't
Or else I'm weak as fuck. Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
Mine's wide open. I didn't even bother covering it. Actually, I don't think mine even came with a heat sink.
Well, the main reason why they even have that, well, at least the cover, is just to make it look better. I guess if you have it covered, then technically it'd get hotter, but
I just couldn't get a good grip with the metal screwdrivers. So
yeah,
decided to
I
go
would
with this
recommend
one.
just use the one that you have out now.
I grabbed my PC component screwdrivers just in case. I wasn't sure how small
Yeah.
some of these screws were gonna be.
I mean, I think most of the screws you can use like a regular screwdriver for. I could say if a professional builder was watching this right now, they would freak out.
Does it have a grounding bracelet? Oh my god, where are his gloves?
Oh no, I'm not even talking about that. Like, I'm talking about, you know who Linus Tech Tips is, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't even use that shit, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
"What?"
No.
Do I wanna-
They're not necessary as long as you're
Not
not
at
like.
all.
As long as you haven't been shuffling your slippers on the carpet or you're not wearing a onesie or some shit.
Can you guys see that? Should I remove the warning label on it?
No, keep it on.
Okay. Just want
In
to make
case
sure.
something
that-
goes wrong with it, that's your warranty information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watermelon sugar. Baby, do you wanna be mine? I was
I'm
doing a
pretty
remix.
It does clip in, right? When you press into it?
I'm thinking
No,
it's supposed
so
to be the other way around.
it's no, his was backwards. I noticed that too. But
Oh, okay.
you slot it in. It doesn't really make a click,
There it goes.
but it
It
should
did.
when you push it down, it should line up with that screw hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can go ahead and put that bar back on because that would.
I was
that'll
gonna
cover
say
that
you don't
plate.
need a screw to tighten it in. You could just
Yeah.
use the. Make sure
Yeah.
that look underneath that, what you're picking up, and you see that adhesive on the bottom of it.
On the bottom of this? Or on the bottom of
Yes.
this?
No,
Or-
no. On the yes. So, take the
Yeah, take that
clear
label
adhesive.
off.
Yeah, take that off.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Okay.
This is so much fun.
Oh,
trying to walk
do I
you
just
through
put it on
this
top
with
of
a
it?
2-second delay.
Seriously.
This or this?
So I just placed
No,
this on
that.
top of it. I placed
So-
this on top of it and screwed in.
Yes.
Yeah, just put it back on the same way it was when you took it off. So like with the arrows pointing to the, I think it was the left.
Yeah.
Basically, where the
Well-
exhaust fan would be.
Yeah, the left. It was
I
this
think
way. If you look at the monitor, it was this way. The arrows went that way.
Oh wait,
Yeah. No, you got it right. You're good.
Do I?
I think that's also an instruction label, an instruction sticker.
Well, that didn't
on the
sound
top
good.
of that bar. You can probably peel that off too. Wait,
It's
did you
so
say
weird.
or this way?
It's so weird seeing the delay. Like every time I look, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Every time I look, I'm like, why the fuck am I backwards? Like on Discord, I can basically be back to back with you, but then I look at his stream and it's like I'm the complete opposite side of the fucking frame. Like, what the fuck?
I don't have to put it too tight. I just have to like make sure it's like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
you
get
don't need
just
to
get it snug.
snug.
Is it?
No,
Don't
the only
pull me.
yeah, the only
What did
screws
you
that
do? You
want
fucking cracked the
tight-
entire chip down the middle?
I mean, you can.
No,
But
what
no,
I'm
the
saying
only-
is, don't pull a me where you accidentally almost make the motherboard screws too tight.
You did not.
I didn't break the motherboard or anything, but I tightened it down a little too much.
Just
No, my old graphics card, I had pretty much the exact same liquid cooler that I have in my current one.
Right.
But when I tightened the cooler on, I tightened it tight enough where the PCB just kind of arched a bit. So I'm sitting there looking at it like,
That's not
shit, should I
good.
fix that? I was like, you know what? Nah, it works. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna risk re-straighten out and just break
Right.
some kind of connection.
You should put in your RAM sticks next. Get that out
gamer
of the way.
moment. The tight sweats. Whose name is Tight Sweats? Sweats.
What the fuck is your cat doing?
Meow. Don't put his ass on screen.
Yeah, some pussy ass on your stream now.
Well, they can't see what I have for Discord.
I think the tight sweat is Panda.
Nope.
No, it's not you.
Nope.
All right.
No, I've been following Zach, so I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But yeah, Zach, we can actually see ourselves on Discord. So yes, somebody saw some cat ass.
Really? Surprise. All right.
So, what speed is your RAM sticks?
Huh?
What speed is your RAM sticks?
I can't remember.
It should say it on the box.
So I'm looking
Watermelon sugar. How big do you wanna be?
Either that or it should say it on the RAM stick itself.
It's just
That
216.
position that Zach is in
216
makes him look
Gs.
really skinny.
So it's just 1.35 volts. It doesn't say speed though. DDR4 3200.
That 3200 is the speed.
3,200 megahertz. All right, you guys ready for this?
What? Why'd you zoom in? What the fuck? the 2 or 3 second delay. Dude, the other person that's probably watching the stream because there's 3 viewers are like, the fuck is going on?
Is this fucking idiot? Oh, he's got 4. Oh.
32 gigs?
Ugh. Hey, I have 4 sticks of 8 in my computer. That's 32 gigs too. Wait, is that G-Skill?
Yeah.
That's the same shit I got in Z Bigum's computer. Because I basically fucking rebuilt his computer for him.
What you eating, Russo?
All right. It looks like it's in.
Oh, what? I couldn't hear you.
Nuts.
Oh.
Nut.
I'm
We
gonna let
playing
you eat my
Valorant?
nuts.
Wait, what'd you upgrade from your old PC from? Everything?
Yeah.
Like literally everything?
Everything.
Oh wow. Awesome. How'd you get the
Graphics
part?
card, CPU, RAM.
Did you get the parts for no scalpers or just like pretty cheap or what?
I got most of the parts from Newegg. And
Oh, nice.
And
What'd you
I
get for a graphics card? A 30 series?
yeah, 3060.
Woo!
Which I also got. Actually, no, I didn't get that from Newegg. I keep giving people my Newegg links because I don't need it anymore. But I bought it off someone that was selling it for cheap not super cheap, like MSRP, but for $650. I was like, you know what? I'll just buy one.
Hey man, if you go on what was it, PC Builder thing, it's like $850 for a 2060.
Yeah.
So
That's fucking outrageous.
Best part is he was going to my college too, so I was like,
one.
hit me up.
I got lucky with my 2070.
180 Super.
Alright, so I'm dope.
I picked it up like well before the whole fucking
I was gonna say
crypto mining scalping shit though. Oh, he's got 5. Oh,
5.
we got 5.
Oh, you're talking about viewers still. I'm like thinking like 5 what?
wait.
5 what?
I thought you meant 5 RAM sticks. I
was like, what? There's no way there's 5 RAM sticks in here.
He's got 7 RAM slots in that motherboard, man. He can put all the fucking RAM in there, man.
Alright, I think we should add the CPU next, right?
Wait, do you have
yes.
all your RAM sticks in?
Yeah, I only have 2. They're both 16.
So you put those in wrong.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. So what you're gonna want to do is you want your RAM to be in alternating slots.
Okay.
For your motherboard, it looks like those 2 gray slots where you see the 2 gray.
So
Like
you
the one on
keep
the
the
outside
one
and
that's
then
in the
the-
gray where it's at.
Yeah. So keep that one. Just take the one that's on the one close. Take the one closest to the processor. Move it to the outside.
Okay.
So put that one back in the gray slot where you had it.
It's already out. I'm just gonna put in the other one.
That'll
That's
work.
fine.
Click, click.
If it's clicked in, it should be alright. Don't push on it too hard. And put that other one in the gray slot.
2 trailer park girls go around the outside. Around the outside.
So I could technically put 4 RAM sticks in here if I wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just that it's better to have it alternating so there's a lot more space so that there's no too much heat
No.
condensed.
No. It's actually how the motherboards work.
Ah.
Yep.
So the way that their slots are lined up, it's 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but
It's like a double W.
A1, it's like A1, B1, B2,
A1
B3,
steak sauce?
or B4, I'm sorry. Or whatever.
Alright. So time to pull out this little fake CPU cover.
Nope.
you mean, I think you mean
Okay.
A1, B1, A2, B2.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I think at this point, whoever is watching is just listening to our commentary.
A1, A1, B1, A2, B4.
The fuck happened to 3? Stupid bitch.
Fucking dude, my
The
mind is just...
7%. You stupid.
You didn't even
Alright,
say
guys.
21.
All right, guys, just watch Zach's stream. I'm about to smack the shit out of Reno right in the back of the head.
Fuck yeah. Gotta give him a good fucking whack.
Oh, the
Oh,
Steam
shit.
album was over.
Alright, so do you know how the CPU goes in?
Yeah, I can kind of tell just from the layout of the back of it.
There should be like a gold triangle on there, and it should line up with another little gold triangle where your CPU is.
You're gonna want to get the clamp out of the way though.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pop it up.
Yeah.
Guys, is Battlefield 2042 still on more $40 where it is right now?
Don't get it.
But I love
Don't get
Battlefield.
I understand, but it is that bad from what I'm hearing. It's that
I
bad.
played Battlefield 5. Can't be worse than that.
Not from what I'm hearing.
I've played 4, 5, 1, and 2042.
So
What
And a
little
little bit
gold
of
triangle are
Hardline.
you talking about?
So basically, So if you flip the CPU over real fast in your hand, gotta wait for the delay. The words are pretty much you're gonna be able to read it like it's like you're reading.
Oh, so you're just placing it the same way that you'd be reading it, like if you're looking at it straight up and down. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll just place it in like this, and I have to put it on the thermal paste after on the very top for the heatsink.
Yeah.
Well, your heatsink should have thermal paste on it, honestly.
No, not with his. Those typically don't come pre-applied anymore.
Oh, really?
That's why I bought thermal paste
Yeah.
just in case. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, if it does, it's better. Just go with it.
No, I know liquid cooling all-in-one sets or all-in-one kits, they have a very thin layer pre-applied, but it's pretty fucking garbage. But for the just air-cooled kits, I don't think they have them pre-applied anymore.
Thought they did.
I'd be very surprised if it did.
I mean, you don't need a lot, but you don't need little either.
No, you basically all you want to do is make an X on top of the processor with thin lines.
Don't push on it too hard.
I know.
And that's about it.
I'm just making sure it's
So
not
you
too
don't really
loose.
have to push on it at all.
And I don't have to put.
No, it'll tighten down once you get that clamp
Yeah.
on there.
Yep.
Every single time I put on the CPU, I always worry that I need to put thermal paste on the bottom, but that just blocks the connectors.
Mm-hmm. Why would you? What?
Technically, it doesn't, but what it can do is corrode the pins, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pull it down. You're fine.
Yeah, it's gonna seem tough, but just go for it.
I know. I'm like thinking, like, is this gonna fuck up my CPU? But it's too condensed not to like actually fuck it up.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's see.
It's not going anywhere. It's in.
I know. I was just checking out the screw right here that's keeping the clamp down is nice and sturdy.
Right. So we got this RAM. His M.2's in. So we got the storage. We got CPU in.
Now I just need to get my heatsink in next. Well, actually, it would be my the heatsink can go in. It's fine.
It'd be in your best interest if you have any extra fans that you're putting on the top of the case for exhaust to put those in before you do the heatsink. Because if you put the heatsink in first, you might not have space.
Facts.
Get the fans in.
I don't think he has any right now.
Yeah. Well,
Unless he
actually,
takes
give
it
me a
out of
second.
his
Let me
old
check.
PC.
Let me check. I can't remember everything I got.
No, I mean no, you're right, because that's not one of those cases that's built for. Like that case was made when they weren't anticipating like that top heat sink on top of the processor and the motherboard.
Yeah.
I hated when I did my computer because I had to pull that off. I had to pull it off on Zach's on Nips's PC when I built his too. That was a pain in the dick, but luckily his wasn't too bad.
I'm sure. At least that worst case scenario, if he doesn't put any on top, like the fans on top, he can at least put the exhaust in the back.
In the back, yeah. I mean, if worse comes to worse, actually, what he can do is just stick a fan on top of the RAM too, because it looks like he's got enough of a gap there.
Yeah.
At least for one fan.
That's a nice looking
Heatsink?
Yeah, I like that actually.
What CPU?
No, Cooler Master usually does have some pretty good products.
It's an i7
I was recommended by this by you, Panda.
i7.
Remember? We were fucking building my PC that one day.
Oh shit, yeah.
Alright, let's see. I just want to see how this will be placed on top of it.
So, did it come with thermal paste? Because I see something on the bottom. I'm not sure.
No, that's just the tape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a layer of tape
To prevent
keep the copper from
corroding or appearing like fingerprints.
So
grease.
So that in that box for the cooler, there should be some
mounting
C-shaped brackets. Yeah. So you're gonna have to lean your PC up and then pull the back off because you're gonna have to get to the back of your motherboard.
Like right here, or are you talking about the other side?
Right.
Yeah, like the back side of your motherboard.
Do I want it standing up, or should I just flip it over?
easiest to have it standing up because you're not going to have it up for very long.
Okay, give me a second.
You're better at this than mine. Better at this than me, so.
Imagine
Ooh.
you just saw my stream and I was just sitting here
Yeah.
stuck trying to put in my RAM. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I forgot. Because I remember having to build a PC theoretically in a lot of my classes, but they don't like let you actually build one in person.
I mean, I did used to build computers / destroy computers for a living, so.
Not true. That makes a lot of sense.
Alright, here, I'm going to show you guys the back of the PC first. And then we'll put the brackets in, and then, because you guys already know what the inside looks like.
Pretty much. Ugh.
Cable management. Oh no.
Oh god, don't even. That's literally the worst. I am the worst at cable management. Like if you ask Z Bigum to pop the back of his PC open.
Oh, that thing's probably like bowing and everything, huh?
Oh god, it's so fucking bad.
So,
Like I
just
built-
out of curiosity, is that the wires it came with for your power supply?
The ones right here, yes. These ones right here came with the power supply, right here.
Yeah, those ones.
Because
They're
I
ones
saw
for
the
for
like
your motherboard.
the ketchup and mustard color, like 24 pin. I was like, oh. I was just curious.
Yeah, you're all good. Alright. Mounting brackets, let's see.
Make sure you get the Intel ones. It should say Intel on them, right? If I'm not mistaken.
And then it'll say in the manual if it's like A or B or C or some shit.
Yeah.
Because that'll come with both AMD and Intel.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there is thermal paste.
Did they give you a little tube of it?
Yeah.
Aftermarket stuff is going to be better than what's in the
Yeah.
tube.
So the stuff that I got, the Cryonaut
Yes.
thermal
Yeah.
grizzly. Okay.
Who left?
Ooh, shit. Okay.
Somebody.
All right, Panda, explain. What do I need to do? Right here.
All right. So, well, to start off with, yeah, it's those holes right there. So you basically just have to match up whichever brackets fit into those holes.
Okay.
Because the spacing for AMD and Intel coolers is different,
Trying to place those.
and
right.
they should be like C-shaped pieces of essentially
C-shaped?
stainless steel or aluminum. Yeah, they kind of look like arms, or like
Yeah.
it's literally just like a
Yeah, like
C-shape.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 of those.
So it's gonna look like that, but it'll have sockets instead of screws.
Which will be like these things right here.
Yeah, kind of.
Here, wait, let me pull
What?
up the instructions for the
I was about to say you
Cool
might want to grab
Master.
the manual because you'll have 2 sets of those little arms that have the screws in them, but then you should also have 4 arms that don't have screws. It's literally just a curved shape with 2 little bits on either end for screws to go into.
All right, so there's 2 that are straight, 2 that are curved, which are part C. All right. Organization's hard with weird wire management. Okay. D is gonna be this bitch. Okay.
That's what you wanted. Okay, so they have it different.
That's gonna be on top of the CPU.
Well, yeah, because once you put that's
to hold it down, so it.
that should be on the back, right?
Yeah, that's his back plate.
So on the back right here.
Yeah.
So where those 4 holes are, is where you're gonna put the
Okay.
the bracket.
All right, Reno, you're gonna have to take over because I gotta use the restroom.
Great. I'm not
E
great
and
with this, but I'll
I.
do my best.
Better be.
So E.
So I'm not great with this, but I'll do my best.
You're good.
It'll be fine. Just read instructions, watch YouTube if you have to.
And I. It's not this, so I can leave that alone. This needs to be over here. Alright. Let me get this out of the way. Dun, 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 dun.
I can't wait to see how this game's for you.
Dude, I need a new CPU bad.
I don't necessarily need one, but I would like to upgrade.
Do it.
Costs money to do it, and I got bills and shit to pay first.
Facts.
I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed.
Yep, pretty much. Kyle wants me to get the Ryzen 9 3900X, but I'm thinking about just doing the Ryzen 7 3800X. Just to like hold me off for a while, because that can literally do video editing and everything.
I don't see any screws that look like this one, so I think this is the correct screw for this.
So, if I'm not mistaken, there should be some screws that, when you go to put your bracket on, you gotta hold your bracket and you'll screw it in.
Yeah.
And those screws should have holes inside them, so you can, screw in the, cooler to it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right now it's showing me to take these brackets right here. Or wait, here. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's having me do this. Whew. I get it. I get it now. I'm learning. Question is this the correct screw? It is. Oh, perfect. Do this.
Hey,
So what is
what CPU do you have? Sorry.
No, you're all good. I have the i7.
No, not yet. I was trying to ask Russo.
Okay.
I have a Ryzen 7 3800 XT.
Okay. Is it worth getting?
I'm not doing anything really major, so I don't think I require that much of a CPU. But I just have it just so I I can have it for a very long time. But other than that, I just think a Ryzen 5600 is perfect. The Ryzen 5.
I'm talking about 3600. Yeah.
Yeah. What graphics card do you have? 70, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the thing is I'm wanting to once I get a little bit more time on my hand and less stressed out. I'm wanting to do YouTube with like video editing and stuff like that, which the 3600 I know can do it.
Oh, if you're gonna video edit and stuff, I would just honestly future proof and just buy a really good CPU. You don't need like a Ryzen 9. We're not, fucking hacking the government or something like that. But
like i7 compatible is gonna be
honestly,
good enough.
like just get like a Ryzen 7 something. This is like I think 16. I don't know how many cores I forgot. But oh shit.
It's 8 cores, 16 threads.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's perfect. Because I used to video edit, when I was doing like Twitch, I was streaming, video edit and shit like that. It worked just perfectly fine. Nothing happened. So I mean, I would just, I would just save up money and just get something that's, that'll last you a while, rather than just
Right.
something like, cheap out on something.
Right.
I would get like a Ryzen 7 or a Ryzen. I mean, if you really want to go all out, buy Ryzen 9, but your CPU is gonna be more powerful than your graphics card. Yeah, I would just get like a Ryzen 7 series, and that'll last you a while that'll last you a while until you feel like, oh, I should buy another one. But that's a couple of years.
Well, at that point, I need to upgrade my motherboard,
Yeah,
upgrade the CPU.
I don't know
because-
make sure your motherboard is. Sometimes they're not with Generation 3. I think of the Ryzen 7 the Generation 3, or I think the 9 is. I forgot all
Well,
that.
my motherboard I know can handle the 3000 series. If I wanted to do the newer ones, I would literally have to get a new motherboard and CPU at the same time. So.
Yeah, just make sure your motherboard's compatible with that graphics card and stuff like that, because it will freak out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a double check, because if not, then you might have to replace the whole motherboard. But just make sure before you do anything, see what your motherboard can hold and withstand. Well, it can hold a 2070. I mean, it should be perfectly fine. I don't see.
Oh no, I have a decent motherboard.
Okay, well, yeah, I would just double check, what you have and make sure that it can run a Ryzen, 7th generation, stuff like 7. 3rd generation or something like that. It should be able to run it too, but the 3rd maybe, I don't know. Some motherboards aren't like that, which is weird, but yeah.
Zach, what motherboard did he get?
Well, I'm talking about my motherboard right now.
Oh.
For my PC.
I have,
I'm thinking about upgrading my CPU soon. So.
I have a Asus Prime motherboard. It's really good, like specs wise, but like accessories wise, it kind of sucks. It's just like a good slap of tech, and that's it. Not worth it. I wish I got a different motherboard, but I let someone build my PC instead of me.
True.
That's what happens when you don't do your own parts. And then he didn't. I think, didn't you fix it? He just got. I forgot your name. I'm sorry, but didn't you fix my PC? Remember, it was broken for a while. It was something wrong. The memory was 100%. 100% always on or something like that.
Did Panda help you?
Yeah.
Panda, he probably did.
He didn't.
I remember my PC always acted up. Like, it was always saying that it was 100%. Like, my memory was always used 100%. It would always crash my computer, or like nothing would load properly. Yeah, and he had to defrag it, and that was like the big problem.
Hey, do the brackets that hold this down have to be tight?
Huh?
Or just snug? The brackets that hold this in on the other side. I would assume snug.
You
right?
don't want them
No,
overly
that
tight.
that just has to be snug. Once you actually get the cooler on, though, that you might want to snug it and then give it a half or a quarter crank extra.
I think my CPU was 400 Reno. I think there was a better one, like literally like a point something difference was $50 extra. Just get that one. If it's like that,
I think the XT is the best one as far as the Ryzen 7 goes.
Well, I remember there was a $400 one and there was a $450 one. I think I grabbed the 400.
Prices are a little different now.
Well, I mean, but I'm saying, like, if it was that much of a difference, go with the better one, But I forgot what but it's not that much of a big difference. But I always just buy the better one just to make sure. But I mean, I don't know. But that's just what I learned from this. I'm trying to get a 3080. I don't even need a new graphics card. But I can get.
Looks like it's time to put the actual heatsink on here.
Oh, you'll be good for a minute.
I have a 2080 Super. I'm not worried about it. But
Damn.
I was gonna say, man, 2080s are actually the only difference you're gonna see is like 5% difference.
Yeah, unless I wanted to play some like ray tracing bullshit game, then I'm not worried.
Well, you could do it on your 2080.
Yeah, but it's
Fucking
like
Crysis 3 on ultra settings.
yeah, play Crysis 3 on Can and Run Crysis.
Your
Can,
2080 is
but I'm just saying,
top
like,
tier.
if I ever want, like, it's like, but that's not for like years, because I'm not worried about anything in my PC. I got good graphics, I got good memory, I got good, all of our shit. The thing I do need to get is more memory. I kind of like got a really good one, but it was only a terabyte. It was that Samsung Evo thing.
Oh yeah, I remember when you bought that.
Yeah.
All right, it's
I
time
need,
for the
I
thermal
need to get like
paste.
another one that's like a couple terabytes. You know. I forget how much games sometimes take up.
Don't you? Is that the thermal paste?
Yeah, I have to put on thermal paste now for the heatsink.
Use the one you bought.
Yeah, it is the one.
And that's the one you bought?
Yeah.
That's a tiny ass tube. What the hell?
Yes.
You don't need a lot of thermal paste. You only have to use it once.
Oh, you got a fan for the cooler, the
The
CPU.
fan-
It came
the
with
fan.
one.
Oh, that's right. They do sometimes, don't? No, right?
Yeah.
So put the thermal paste on the CPU
Really?
first.
Yeah, I'm looking at the next steps just so I can like be ready, so that I know where I need to go with it next.
I didn't know CPUs come with fans.
Oh no,
It
come
doesn't.
with
It
the
didn't come with the
processor,
fan.
no,
It's like
that's aftermarket.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because I got water coolant. I didn't know it was like fan. I was like, okay.
I know the Ryzen series come with fans, but
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. This goes in like that. Okay. Yep. Time for the. Do you know how much thermal paste I should use? Just enough to cover the
Just-
base.
do an X.
Put 2 gallons.
Do what, an X on it?
Yeah, so when you're squeezing it out, do a line. Just basically do X marks the spot.
But a really thin line, you don't need a whole lot of that stuff.
No, you don't.
And
Yeah.
either that, or you can just put a dime-sized blob right in the middle of it.
You guys want to do a line of thermal paste with me? You know,
Don't tempt me.
it'll keep your body cool.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be real cool. In the
Oh yeah, you'll
morgue.
be cool forever.
That's literally perfect.
Make sure you wash your motherboard out before use.
Just
Make
get
sure
it
you
done.
sponge
Just-
while you do it.
Always washboard your whole motherboard with a whole gallon of Gatorade
So you
from a
can
football
actually
game.
literally soak your entire computer right now. Let it dry. And everything.
They say Dawn dish soap helps.
You don't even
clean
need to
that.
do that, Zach.
You could literally right now.
I'm doing
throw
anyways.
your entire PC into a lake.
Yeah.
If
What's
you
stopping
let it
you?
dry, if you let it dry before you plug it in and everything, it will work.
If I
Oh,
could
you
throw,
don't
like,
you don't have to
You
do that,
literally
Zach.
be in a bathtub and throw your PC.
I'm doing
it
into
for
and people would
aesthetic.
kill you.
Okay. It's just
If I
it's
can-
going to spread itself once you put the cooler on.
if I can throw my car batteries in the ocean, you can throw your PC in the ocean. Go ahead. What's stopping you?
Common sense, I think.
Common sense.
Dude,
Just
you
buy
can
a
literally
new.
right now put 2 bullets in your head right now.
Do it. I bet you won't. No balls.
No.
I'm happy
Oh
with
no,
mine.
the reason why I know you can actually do that is because I literally watched a YouTube shorts where somebody literally like soaked their entire like components, let it dried it off basically.
That smells weird.
With like air tools and stuff, and it worked. So
I think there's like a special liquid. I forgot what it's called.
no, he did it with regular water.
No, but like if you like, there's those like people who like do crazy PC setups. They like. They
Oh
put
yeah,
their
you can
board-
literally submerge it under like this special non-conductive water or whatever it is.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I also saw a thing where like a long time ago where these guys were using some like liquid nitrate, whatever it's called, to cool down their PC to run Doom at like 1,000 frames per second.
Like liquid nitrogen.
Like nitrogen. Is that what it is? I don't know, but pretty cool. That's what I need.
Oh, you can't even see my face anymore.
Oh, sad days.
Damn, Reno can't be the star of the show. But hey, guess who's forever on camera because I'm in the middle?
Fuck your life.
Bing bong.
bong.
I hope we all had the same fucking thought for that.
The hive mind process.
Alright, so it's not this girl. Maybe this one?
Oh, no, I am about to get off though.
Wow.
I
Wow.
gotta work, and I'm tired.
Work. More like don't work.
Who the fuck even works anymore?
Honestly.
More like join the anti-work subreddit where no one works.
Yeah, no, I need money, so.
Yeah, I get it. Just get a raise.
Yeah.
Wait, I put this
Bills
on
to
backwards.
pay,
Fuck me.
dogs to feed. Put what on backwards?
The fucking brackets, I put it upside down. On the wrong
Hold
side.
on.
Good job. Alright, yeah, I'm hopping off, guys.
Wow.
Alright. Night.
Later, nerd.
Later,
boys.
nerds.
Bing bong.
Fuck your life!
Fuck your life.
Fuck you. Bing bong.
Alright.
Well, Chad, you look at the screen.
Huh?
That was actually really like. Oh man. I'm watching One Piece now, and the animations. This is my second time watching it. The animation's absolute ass, but oh my god, I love the
In
story.
the beginning,
so
it
much.
was, yeah.
I'm watching the Sabari Archipelago, and the animation fucking is trash. I remember.
Right.
I remember it being actually good, but it actually. I just want to read the manga because I know the manga's actually gonna look good instead of just fucking rewatching the anime. I've been
That's
spoiled
pretty much what I do.
I've been spoiled, even though I watched all the way through this, and I really like. My Archipelago is still fucking fantastic arc, but like, holy fuck, the animation's a lot worse than I remember it being. Yeah. And also, Attack on Titan the final part comes out in a week.
Oh, it's just in a week? Damn.
Well, I think
I have not
it's
been
like
paying
5
attention.
days, but it's very soon. I recommend reading the Attack on Titan manga. It's very good, and you just know the ending.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anime's kind of.
Yeah. The story's really good, but the CGI, the CGI does suck. We'll also want to talk about. I cannot wait where I can finally talk about the fucking ending. Like Jesus Christ. I've had to keep under wraps the ending for over a year.
So I just stopped twisting when it like gives up, like on turning properly.
Pretty much, yeah.
E-R-B.
We are farmers. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my god.
Alright. And then hook up this bad boy to it.
Ugh. Can I get a hoya?
Oh
Watermelon sugar. Maybe do we want? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Alright. That seems to be in now. Let's see.
What?
Hey, is that fan facing the right way?
It's facing to the right.
Also read the One Punch Man manga. It is really fucking good too.
That's the direction it should be facing, right? Is that way?
Is there an arrow on it anywhere?
On the fan itself?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Like it'll be on one of the sides. But oh wait, hold on. Oh, does that fan have like the brackets already on it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. Never mind.
Okay. Let's see.
Eat that pussy 445 is a pedophile. And I'm very sad.
I was about to say, didn't he get like
Yeah, he actually did.
confronted about that?
He did actually get arrested. He was a very funny influencer who's a pedophile.
Oh, it had different versions of the instructions for if you didn't have Intel but you had AMD. I'm like looking like, what the fuck are these instructions? What the fuck?
This fucking
And I'm assuming the other types of brackets if it was AMD. Yeah. Yeah, these strafe brackets right here are for if it's AMD motherboard and CPU. Interesting. Interesting.
Look, guys, Zach is learning.
Oh, and this goes into the little slots right here behind it. Question is, though, which one do I need to put it on? Do I just put these both on both pins? Puma, does it matter which way these go into on the pins?
What you mean?
So
oh yeah, so typically on the fans you'll feel like there's two notches on the end of the plug for the fan, and then there's a tongue that sticks out of the motherboard.
okay.
So that the tongue goes between those two little notches, making very sexual
That's
motions.
hard.
I'm so confused.
Just get a hammer and fucking hit the shit out of your PC. That's what makes it run faster.
Or not at all. Watermelon sugar. Baby, do you wanna be mine? So, hold on, Zach. Did you see what I was talking about?
No. So
All
what
right,
I was
so-
talking about was like in the pins for this, it was like 4 like pin slots on the actual cables, and then on the motherboard there was one set that had 4 going up, and then one of them had like 3. It was like this.
Yeah, so on your motherboard, it should be labeled for which one is the CPU fan.
Okay.
Which typically the motherboard is the one that has 4 pins. And then a case fan, which is just any fan that you put in there, is going to have the 3.
But why would they give me 2 cable or like 2 different types of cables if it didn't go into both slots?
Because there's English.
You're good.
The motherboard has to differentiate between a CPU fan and a case fan. So obviously the processor fan is essential to keeping your processor cool. Case fans not so much.
Oh, so I see. So
the motherboard has to have a more fine tuning than a case fan does. So that's why it has the 4 pins.
Oh, and then this one's for like a different like cable from like the power supply. So this one's for the power supply because it has like the little notch for like clipping in like the other cables.
Yeah. No, okay, now I see what you're saying. Now I was getting confused by the question, but yeah.
And then this one will plug into the motherboard, and there's like 2 types. There's one that says RGB header 2, and then one that says addgen 2_2.
You said, huh?
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna. I don't think it matters which one I plug it into.
What does your motherboard say?
So for the 2 sets of 4 for the pins, one says like right under it, RGB header 2, and then one says addgen 2_2. But I think those might just be referring to like the circuits that are on the board itself. But I'm not sure.
So the RG any labeling on the motherboard is going to be for any kind of accessory or thing that you plug into it. It's not just going to have like a random PCB route.
All right. So which one should I plug the fan into then? The addgen 2?
So there's going to be somewhere on your motherboard that specifically says CPU header or CPU fan. Give me 1 second. Can you either show me?
I think I found it.
What?
I think I might have found it. It's like right under the CPU fan, like.
Yeah, and it's going to be really close to the socket.
Yeah. Let me see. There's 2 of them though. Here, wait. I need my phone for light. Let's see. No, why would you switch to camera, you dumb bitch? Let's see. Alright, one says CPU_opt and one, or well, it says it right under each other. So one says CPU fan and one says CPU_opt. One above the other.
You said one of them says CPU fan?
Yeah, well, they have it right above each other, like the 2 like 4-pin slots. And then right under it has CPU fan, the text, and then right under that text, it says CPU_opt. So I'm assuming the top pin is for the CPU fan, and the one below it's for CPU_opt, which is the optional if you have an additional fan, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I would use the top one first, and then if I got an additional fan for the CPU, I'd plug it under it. Okay. This can be a bitch.
Good luck.
It's a good thing I got small fingers. Oh wait, this one actually. The other one that had the clip that I was talking about doesn't go into like the portion on here. It goes onto the portion on the fan motherboard because it looks like it has like a little clip that pops up.
Should probably not be playing Rust while helping you with this. Hold on.
No, you're fine.
Can you tell me what model motherboard you have?
Yeah.
I just saw the Tough Gaming.
It's a B560 M dash plus. You see it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to take a look and see. Yeah, so you got it right. So yeah, CPU fan is that top set of pins.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the white portion on the top right of the motherboard itself, not that portion that's right next to the CPU fan.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was those. Alright, it doesn't seem like it needs a clip in at all. It just kind of, that little stick
No,
portion.
it just pushes in, yeah.
Yeah, it just pushes in. Alright, done with that.
And then that other cable is obviously for power, so that'll just route through whatever hole that you have available to get to the back of your
What about
case.
These cables? I guess these would be if I needed.
So those are going to be like fan splitters. If that means, in that case, if your motherboard didn't have the CPU, the optional CPU fan pins,
I would use both of these and just plug into the same one. It would provide power to both. Okay. But I don't have to do that, so I'm good. And let's see. And I guess I put the rest of these parts in the bag, so it doesn't look like I use these anymore.
Pretty much, yeah. You can stick them in the bag and then throw them back in the box, and then just do whatever you will with it.
I'm not gonna lie, these parts look nice.
No, Cooler Master does make really good products.
Like really, well, like just the like screws itself though look really nice. What do I need this for? Spacers? It was a part of Cool Master.
That I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't think you need them.
Yeah, I don't think I need them either. Alright. It's weird though.
Oh, you know what that might be?
What?
That might be basically just like an anti-vibration pad that would go between the bearing of the fan, or the back
right
of the
here?
bearing of the fan and the heat sink, but as long as that doesn't make a whole bunch of noise, you should be good.
Okay. Yeah, it came with these.
I've never had one in there, so it doesn't make a huge difference whether or not you have it, because usually they're pretty silent, or well, they don't vibrate so much out of the box.
I think this is for the power, right?
Yeah, those are Molex adapters. So if the CPU, or not the CPU, if the power supply didn't come with the 4-pin cables, then you would just use those to plug in the power with the Molex cords from the power supply.
All right, then I'll leave them out just in case.
Yeah.
And I'll come back to that. I don't need the thermal paste anymore, right, though?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, let me put this little instructional book, too, inside my bag of parts, if I can. So I know what these parts go to. I'm not gonna lie, that fan looks so weird sitting like that. I thought the brackets it was gonna use would come out like from the side in or something like that, but nope.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Got a little bit more room now.
And like I said, you got that sticker on the black bar that you put your M.2 under. You can pull that sticker off.
Yeah, right here. For the other one?
No, the sticker on the black bar.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I can remove that?
Yeah. No,
Should
that's just an instructional sticker.
Okay.
You can peel that right off.
You know, I would if I could. Son of witches.
Looks like there's a little tab on the right side of it. Maybe.
Yeah, I see the tab. It's already too late though. Ooh, it looks slick. Thank you, Panda.
Yeah. A little bit better with that off.
just a little bit. Alright. That's pretty much everything I can do right now until I get my graphics card, other than getting all my power cables.
So before you get your graphics card in, you're going to want to get everything routed to your motherboard. So your power to the motherboard, or power to the processor, the 24 pin to your motherboard. You're going to want to get your... Is that the only hard drive that you're putting in there? Is the M.2? For
now, I'm going to add in more. I want to find another SSD, just because if my CPU gets held back just because of the version of hardware that I'm using for storage, it's not going to mean anything if it's not fast, you know?
Right.
So if I have a fast CPU and a slow storage, then it's just going to be waiting for the hard drive to send data.
Pretty much just counterintuitive. Okay, so yeah, just get everything routed to the ports on the motherboard. So your power to the processor, power to the motherboard, your USB headers for the front of the case or the top of the case, your USB-C if you have one on there, and then those fans are gonna have to get plugged in too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Do you mind staying here just for a moment to, or you gotta go?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Because this portion right here goes into like a large slot on the motherboard. If you're looking at the diagram, right next to the RAM.
Yep.
Slots.
Yep. And the clip goes on the outside of that outside of that port. There's a little tab that it.
Yes. So let me pop this up because I need to get a little bit more wire management, because this cable
that's
is a little short.
I'm absolutely terrible with cable management. So
you're good.
You're gonna have to do that by yourself.
You're good. Not gonna lie, this fucking the power supply was a bitch to get in.
Secondly, I'm not that confident.
Does the power supply have to be put in a certain way, or can it be flipped over?
You saying the power supply?
Yeah.
Yeah, so power supply, you have to have the cable going to the wall in the back, going out of the back of the computer.
So it has to be closest to the back where there's the least amount of space, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted to know because, not gonna lie, this cable right here that's coming from the power supply is not very long.
No, they're pretty much pains in the ass to do.
Yeah, that's why I'm like trying to see if there's like a way for me to get.
I mean, you do have a channel next to the motherboard that you can just run it up the back of the case and then into the computer.
Oh,
so it comes through the bottom of that.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
That'll help just keep that cable out of the way too.
I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Yeah. That's not gonna work, unfortunately.
Well, if you have to run it through the inside, then just run it through the inside, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, sometimes those cables are a little too stiff.
This drawer keeps pulling out behind me. Let's see. The power cables like clip in, right?
Yeah.
There's just like this 4-pin one at the very top that's not clipping in properly.
There might be tabs on it that line it up with the larger part of the larger part of those pins. So you got to be careful about that.
Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like it's because of that. There is tabs. So let me pull this one out a little bit. Need to pull my chair over. This son of a bitch. Got it. I think. Yep, it looks like it's clocked in. And where do I put these ones? It came almost
So,
like it's like running alongside it, like this
Those
main
are
one.
going to be for either your processor or your graphics card. More than likely, your processor. Your processor powers up in the top left-hand corner of the motherboard.
You're joking.
And again, you should be able to run that through the back of the case instead of going in front of your motherboard like that.
Yeah. Only problem is it doesn't even reach up the length of it. Like that. Unless... Here, I'm going to turn it over so you can see. Unless maybe...
Oh, no, you don't even have a gap up there, really.
I mean, I have a gap right here. For it. But... Do you think one of these cables might be able to extend it up to it? Or no?
No. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go through the I would try going through the hole on the bottom of the inside of your case on the left hand side.
The thing is, it won't reach that though. That's the only issue.
Oh, is your power supply in the way?
It's just not that long. The cable itself, like, look. So even if it went like through that little bottom portion right here, it would still have to go like past the cool master right here to get to here, and it still wouldn't reach. Is the issue?
Well, no, I'm saying the hole that's on the left, so the hole that's in front of your power supply.
Yeah, the one like right here that had that was pushing the other power supply from.
No, the one that's next to it, to the right of it.
Like right here? I'm so confused. Alright.
Yeah, so you should. There should have been a hole. At least I thought I saw one. Just straight down from that socket to the bottom of your case.
Here, wait. Let me see if I can find the power supply instructions, and maybe it has recommendations for this. Is this it? No. Power supply. Oh, here's my power supply. Ooh, fuck.
Oi.
B. Also, do you know what these tabs are for?
Hard drives, specifically solid state drives.
Oh, because they're so small, they'd just be able to fit behind the brackets right here. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Alright, let me see what I can do. So, this cable needs to go for the CPU. That's a 6x2. 6x2.
Actually, double check those cables. They should be labeled whether or not it's CPU or GPU.
This one just says 4 plus to the left and then 4P to the right. Or 4 plus to the right and then 4P to the left with an arrow.
And then I think I saw another one that looks almost exactly like that one. Does that say anything on it?
This one says 6 plus to the right and then 2 to the left. Which is this cable.
Oh! Hold on, which one? Do you know which one's longer?
I'd say they're about the same length. Yeah, they're about the same length. It's just positioning. And this cable right here, came directly from the same cable area as the one that went to the motherboard.
Okay, so the one that's got the 2 on it, that's actually for a graphics card. So never mind. So yeah, the one that we were trying to use earlier was the correct one. Never mind.
Dude, the cable's so close. It's so close to it. Alright, I'm done with this drawer opening up so often. I don't know why it's opening up so much, but, you know, fucking done. So I got tape. Alright, let's see. It doesn't make sense that they placed that right there, though. Because even if I was able to get my CPU power to it, it would be going across multiple, like, ports for, like... So, I won't be able to put my graphics card in. Because that cable's going right across the motherboard. So I think there has to be, like, some kind of, like, extender to make it go around the motherboard. You know?
I mean, you might want to dig through the power supply box, but typically it's just the cable. The other thing that I could think of would be try and see about contacting the manufacturer or just trying for a new power supply.
Because the power supply I got was CFZ 600. The modular power supply.
Oh, the CX600 from Corsair?
No, CFZ.
Oh, CFZ or CX.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, Roswell. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of weird that doesn't reach.
Yeah, it looks like I'm unfortunately have to get a an extender for the Roseville power supply. I'll have to look one up. But I was plugging in everything else for now. Or, well, nah, I guess I'll just wait until I find out the extender portion, because if they don't have an extender for it, there's no point in doing the rest of the cable. So, I'm gonna close it up.
I'll tell you what, Zach. Are you done for the day?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta take my dogs out.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, Panda.
Adios.
Adios. Alright. And with that, I'm going to end stream now. And you guys have a great day, and I'll be back hopefully when I can finish this piece.